Hey guys, welcome to Boost Hunter Garage. Today we're just gonna have a quick little video here, kind of vlog style, because we're sitting here waiting for parts. If you see my last video was the tear down on the white whale here of the power steering stuff, which you see here, we got all laid out here. And basically I had all the parts. I had ordered off Rock Auto, which where I get most of my parts off for that type of stuff, just because it seems to be the cheapest and they are real quick. Like I had all the parts in 3 days. Except for I couldn't get the brake booster off there. For some reason when I put in my cart, it would just say it couldn't ship no matter which brand I picked. So I ended up just going and looking on Amazon, had found on there for basically the same price because everywhere in town was more money. Looked in there, I swear it said I would have it that week on Prime. And now it's been like 25 days and I still do not have it. So the truck's been sitting here for a couple weeks when we basically have everything else. We're waiting on one thing. And I need to get this truck out of here so we can get the 98, the second gen, back in here and get working on that thing, because we're going to get that truck put together and hopefully back on the road here in the next few months. So we'll have lots of content on that coming up. And I just need this truck to do, it's the change of seasons here. We got a bunch of yard work stuff we need to haul and different things like that. So we're waiting on that part. Hopefully, it was shipped on April 5th. Today's May 1st. It was after the first week. All of a sudden, it was showing it would be here April 26th. That day, all of a sudden, changed to we're in Saskatchewan. It was somewhere in Alberta. It's claiming it'll be here by the 3rd, so Tuesday this week. If not, we'll be getting a refund on that thing. I'm going to have to hurry and try find one somewhere else so we can get to driving this truck. Definitely miss driving it. I've been driving my nice old 93 Concord lately. Well, I've been driving it for the past little while. Just to work and stuff, but miss driving my truck big time. And nice, now it's nice, so definitely want to get it out there after we did a bunch of polishing on this, which we haven't shown yet. So it's another thing I want to be able to get it out so we can actually show it. And there's some other little things I want to do on it that I need to be able to drive it and move it around. So not having that part's definitely hurting us. So I thought I'd just get a quick little vlog out here to show a few things that we're messing around with. And then hopefully we can have the rest of that video out this week. We got the good old lawnmower in here. Yesterday went to go finally get out, start cutting the grass, get it going. Got maybe a quarter of the way through my backyard. I knew this thing was kind of eating oil before. Shut it off to empty the bag, go to start it, and she was locked straight solid. So I had this other little motor in my shed, which I got some little video of that. We'll throw in just swapping the motor over, but I gotta just clean the carb now on, and hopefully that'll work for now. I don't really want to go buy a new mower because we are moving to the States after this summer, so I don't really feel like going to buy a new one. Might just have to go and do it and not be cheap. So we're just messing around with that. And I've had these kickback flares here, or whatever you want to call it, mud flaps that I built a while back. And obviously you can see the paint is coming off them right here. And you can see the blue marker. But I kind of had built them and knew I was kind of be a trial run, get them on, see what I wanted to tweak with them. And as you can see by the blue marker, I kind of made them too big, especially the rear ones, because your back inner liner's not as deep as the front. So they couldn't sit quite right there rubbing on there. So I'm going to go ahead on all of them and cut those down. And there's a few other things. Obviously, we're going to redo the paint and tweak some stuff on that. I want to get new rubber for them. I didn't quite like that. Was just some cheap stuff I had. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and make some tweaks. So I'm just going to mess around with that today. And it's just going to be a random kind of around the garage type video. So we'll see where we go with it. all cut up and just with the flat wheel for now, just cleaned up the edges a bit just so they weren't sharp. Obviously, I got to go through and I'm going to strip these down a bit. I just did it this far for now because I might have to slap them back on just to drive with for a little bit until I get right paint, because obviously I didn't do a very good job the first time I did this, and you can see it peeled. A buddy of mine was over here and was looking at me, just said I didn't rough them up good enough for it to here, and I'll do a little better, obviously do that better, get some better paint this time to do this up. I'm not sure if we're going to switch up from being bolts to, like, I might just weld them on the other side studs so that this is fully clean, little bit thicker rubber I want for this, and I'm going to maybe make it a little bit longer. And the main reason I cut these, because at first I left them all wide and they kind of look goofy sitting here because they're super narrow. But the reason I left them wide at first was in case I decided I wanted to move them out if I put fender flares on. But after I got them on and got looking at it, the most I'll ever put on is like stock style fender flare. So that's not going to, I'm not going to end up moving them. I'll just let the flare kind of cover what it does. But what I'm going to do is take the step bit here and probably just ream out all these holes a bit. And then I'm just gonna get a hardware, some new hardware, like self-tapper style, but with a nice big, like, wide fender washer almost on them. Not too big, but enough that I can have those holes kind of big so we can lightly put them on, and then I can adjust them a bit, have a bit of play, move side to side, and then tighten them down. Because that was the one thing, when I put them on, they were a little tough to, like, get them adjusted nice to each other. Also because they were hooking the back ones, didn't want to push in as much. And then also for cutting off the extra material, as you can kind of see all the debris on there, it was just a place for to hold more junk in the winter especially, and cause rusting or issues like that. So that's why I just decided to cut some of that metal out of there. So I'll just mess around with those, get those cleaned up. And also, as you've seen, we moved our US Navy flag over a little bit so we could get up this Wrenchworks banner that I got. And as you can see, I'm wearing a little Wrenchworks. I had to get in. If you don't watch Greg A, I'm sure if you watch me, you clearly watch him, way bigger YouTuber. One of the first YouTubers I watched, but he's given away his 08, kind of similar to this truck, but done up and a lot nicer. That and a gooseneck trailer and like 5,000 cash. So I had to get some merch and keep my fingers crossed that I could win that truck, because that'd be huge for this channel. But that aside, I got that hung up. Definitely want to eventually get some Boost Hunter Garage banners made up like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. This week we'll hopefully get that part in so we can get another video quickly and get this power steering done, and we can get back driving it and on to the next project. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.